What's happening? CB Radio Show and Tell, number one here. All right, so here's the deal. Today's adventure for me was dealing with the purchase of a used galvanized tower. This galvanized tower, I got it here, and it was in pieces. Most of you guys seen it in the video. It looked like it was together. The guy had a bunch of mismatched bolts in it, and just wasn't the way it was supposed to be put together. So today, I took and I fumbled around. This is a life lesson to you guys. If you buy a tower and you pull it apart, mark the tower for each hole where the pieces line up together, because this thing was an utter nightmare. I wasted at least an hour trying to figure out which pieces lined up with each one. You'd think they'd line up the same. Being that it's a galvanized tower, it's not. Some of the pieces lined up with some holes, other holes didn't line up, so I had to play the mismatch puzzle game with this thing. So I'll show you what I did today, and I'm going to piece this video together so you can see what's going on. But I got something big in the works. Whether I get it done before fall hits, I'm trying. We'll see what happens. All right, so here comes what I've worked on. Okay, so today is what's happened here is I took the tower and pieced it all together. I welded the sections as well as I could. My MIG welder was kind of acting up a little bit. It got pretty good though. It actually attached them. They shouldn't have any problem. They're bolted. Everything's bolted there. I made the thrust bearing plates, and I'm going to show you those in just a second. I'm going to piecemeal this together so you guys can see what's going on. But there's something coming, and something's going to have a bearing up top here, and we've got that underway too. So this is the tower. And we're going 40 feet up with the galvanized tower. Gonna throw a beam up top. No telling you what's going on top yet, but it's coming, so stay tuned. Okay, so you can see here's my plates that I've got. One's thrust bearing, another thrust bearing, and I've got an identical one to this. And it's gonna hold the rotor. So we're gonna throw this on the tower real quick so you can see what's going on. Hold on just one second. Okay, so here's my thoughts on the tower situation. This tower situation, I got a giant tower out back, a retractable one, and it's cool to have it that it's retractable and stuff, but this one's going to have a beam on it. I really don't want to be moving it up and down like that. I'm going to have a hinge plate for this tower. I'm in the process of taking this bottom section to a guy, and he's going to fab up a hinge plate for me. Would I say that this tower stuff is easy? No, none of this stuff's easy. Once you get it all up, it's great. I'm mounting the rotor at the bottom of this tower. I'm going to run a mast pipe all the way up. I want easy access to that rotor, because if the rotor messes up, I don't want to have to go up 50, 60 feet in the air and try to figure out why this thing's not working. I want to just do it ground level. So I don't know if I'm going to get this done this fall. I'm trying. I think that anybody that's doing these towers and stuff like this, me personally, I'm a mechanic by trade, so doing the mechanical part's not a problem. The issue with me, the time, every day it's like an hour here, an hour there. You lose so much time and you make such little progress. So is doing towers easy? No. And I see guys where they get lucky and they throw bags of concrete in there and mix it all up. I'm just going to call a cement guy. He did my last tower. I'm going to make it easy on that part, pay a little bit of money, and go from there. Sometimes time is worth, my money's not worth the time it is to do this stuff. And realistically, you guys don't know, but I work like 70, 80 hours plus a week. So my time is super short. So I'm fighting the get it done by Halloween game. So I'm going to keep you guys informed on this project, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll get done. I'm hoping it does. I'm talking to somebody about how to do the beam thing and get it all situated. I had beams in the past. Some of the beams in the past, they were all secondhand beams. Nothing was ever bought brand new. So I always seemed to have problems with the beams. When the beams were up, they'd work good, and then all of a sudden stuff would go wrong. I bought a set of M103 beams. Those were great little beams. I had them vertical. I didn't have them horizontal. The M103 was good until the gamma rod broke. The gamma rod broke, and I took them down, and it was just, they were way up in the air. They were 40, 50 feet up, and it was a major thorn. I had PDL2s. PDL2s were good. That plastic hub broke, and that was the end of those. I had the Moonraker 4s. Those were cool. I had them on a 10-foot tripod. I got ready to put them up, and they just started acting up. Couldn't keep them working for anything, man. I played with them, fiddled with them. I ended up selling them off to somebody else. I don't think they ever got them going either. Some of the stuff is not worth your time to fiddle with. And with me, this is where I'm going to have to put new beams up. I'm going to put a rotor up that's either relatively new or rebuilt. I can't justify putting old stuff up. I know this tower's old, and it may not be the greatest, but I got it for a song and a dance. I think I paid $75 for this tower. It's 40-footer. I mean, how do you go wrong? I bolted those sections together, and some of the holes, to me, they were tight. The bolts were tight in there, but I just welded around there for the safety fact that I thought, you know what, this will give it a little more reinforcement. So I don't know what you guys think. Maybe you guys put some cool comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you've got some kind of experience with this tower stuff and anything you can think of to make it easier to what I'm doing. I think it's not going too bad. The other one that I put up was 65-foot retractable, and it weighs like 1,200 pounds. It's nuts. It's a U.S. tower. It's got my vertical omnidirectional antenna on it, and it's 108 feet to the tip of my IMAX, so I can't really complain. I get out good. I'll probably end up switching the IMAX out. I may switch the IMAX out for a Shockwave. I've got a Shockwave that's only 6 months up. That was the plan, but then I had people telling me putting that Shockwave 65 feet up may be counteractive. I don't care about local talk. I'm more of a skip shooter. I turn the radio on, and skip shooting's where it's at for me. That's kind of why I'm going to this beam. I want to push my level of play up. So, maybe you got thoughts on this Shockwave at 65 feet. It'll be, let's see, 65, 75. It'll be 70. It'll probably be 108 feet, 107 feet in the air when you add it all together. So if you've got comments about what I'm dealing with here before I go ahead and do it, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Kids not in this video, kids at school. That's why I'm able to go outside here and actually get some stuff done. So I hope everybody has a good day. And stay tuned. We try to do what we can to make it fun for you guys in the group. Like I say, I'm always gone working. So if you don't get a hold of me, get a hold of me in the comments through PM. No problem. I'll answer you. It's just a matter of when I can reply. All right, you guys have a good day out there. Hope everybody's being cool. Remember to behave. We still got kids in this group and people that don't really like all the drama and chaos, just like me. I don't do the drama thing. So everybody have a nice day out there. I'll keep you updated as far as I go. Peace out.